What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new episode from Backyard Boys. If you guys are new to the channel, please lightly tap the subscribe button down below and do not forget to turn on your post notifications. Guys, if you guys are new to this channel in general, don't know what my channel is about, it is about rebuilding cars, showing you guys the good parts of rebuilding cars, the success stories, the fails, the hard parts, the hard memories. As you guys can see, that is my E93 M3 right over here, and we are going to be doing a price reveal on this car over here. And I think it's the cheapest E93, E92, E90, M3 in the world, E90X, M3 in the world. Yes, I mean, maybe it's not the cheapest, obviously, because you can find one with 250,000 miles probably for $10,000, you know, like beat up and just smacked out, maybe needs a new motor. You guys get what I'm saying. But considering all the facts of this car being 73,000 miles, a 2011 facelift, and runs great, like no problems basically, after we swap the tire because of the little shake, which we're gonna get it done in this video. But I think that is very, very, very cheap, and my profit on this vehicle is probably upwards $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. I think so. I gotta count up all the numbers, which I will share with you guys in this video. But guys, another car I rebuilt was my RS3, which is over there, which is not done just quite yet. You guys will be getting a video on that very soon. My 1M right over here I rebuilt. Golf R I'm rebuilding currently. As you guys can see in the back right section, the quarter panel is just completely destroyed. I even got a bottle of water there sticking. But anyways, guys, before anything, what we're gonna do is go ahead and swap these front tires onto the rear of the M3. We're gonna go ahead and burn those suckers off because we got brand new tires over here. And this tire right here is the one that had that bulge on the tire, and it was giving that little shake. So we're gonna go ahead and get all that stuff sorted out, and then we're gonna go to the tire shop. And along the way, I'm gonna be telling you guys the prices of all the things that I bought, the price of the car, my winning bid, all the auction fees, all the shipping fees, and all that. So let's get right into the video. Wait, guys. Before we do go ahead and swap the front tires onto the rear, I want you guys right now to pause the video. No, wait, let me tell you guys, and then pause the video before I actually tell you guys the winning price of this car. Go ahead and pause the video, comment down below what you guys think the winning bid for this car was. I think you guys will be surprised. Why? Because I bought it during the quarantine time, the whole COVID like thing, and it's just like a huge pandemic, and I believe I got an insane steal deal. While I'm talking right now, pause it, go down below and comment. I'm gonna wait 5 seconds. That way your conscience can judge you guys if you guys didn't pause the video yet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, winning bid for the car was $7,300. Guys, that is stupid cheap because our white E92 M3 we wanted for $15,300. And it had way more expensive damage than this car. After fees, the car was $8,026. And then shipping was $825 to get it from California. I think it was a Texas car. It was a Texas car. $825 to get it from Texas here. And then my local driver got me it from the port in Seattle or wherever to here for $200. So you guys can do the math while we're doing the tire swap. And then during that time, see here, I got a humongous parts list of everything. Guys, this car is insane cheap. So let's go ahead and get those tires swapped out, and I'll tell you guys the price of the rest of the parts. Let's go. We're gonna be doing a lot of we gotta burn these suckers off, dude. Oh man. Whew.
Mexico ain't ready.
All right, guys, so that right there is what I'm talking about. Look at that thing, dude.
Nice and juicy.
Nice and juicy. Dude, I got like pressure cracks on it now. Look at that. It wasn't there before. So yeah, this was actually very minor. For those of you guys that are saying like, oh, why are you putting the tire with the bubble on it? You know, obviously I would not put it, if it was this big in the very beginning, I'd be like, yo, that's ridiculous. I'm not gonna put that on my car. But it was very minor, you couldn't really see it. The wobble was like almost not there, and right now it's pretty brutal. Hopefully it does not blow when we do our little sends, you know what I'm saying? It is brand new though, but yeah, let's go ahead and put them on and take this thing for a spin. So we are here at our little burnout pad. As you guys can see behind us, we got a ton of tire marks, complete open area. Nobody lives here, so it's completely fine. And we are in Mexico once again. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and I wanna get through this very quickly. This is the part pricing, but many of you guys asked me on like each individual part price. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of fly through this because I bought a lot of parts. And let's go ahead and start. So if you guys are not really interested in the parts pricing, I'd probably skip it like 1 minute, and then we're gonna have some fun doing our burnouts. But anyways, I bought a front bumper, $300, brake duct, $50, fender liner was 90 bucks, suspension assembly was $200, oil cooler was $80, fender was $350. I actually got a steal deal on 2 fenders. I went ahead and replaced both of them because one of them had a crack. You guys remember that? Fender vent was 20 bucks, headlight was $300, $60 for a headlight bracket, $40 for a front bumper center grille, that bottom piece over there on the front bumper. The grills were 40 bucks because they're double spoked F80 style, whatever, the new M3 style grills. And then tow hook cap was $30, 40 bucks for a sway bar link, $200 for a brand new rotor, $110 for alignment, $87 for a control arm, 30 bucks for an oil cap, 35 for surface rotors, for resurface the other rotor, and then paint was $350. I got a good deal on the paint because I only painted 3 parts. I painted 2 fenders and a front bumper. I got a very good deal on paint. $350 is very cheap. But yeah, the total over there is $11,463. Guys, for a stock car, basically all rebuilt and painted, $11,463 is crazy cheap. Stay tuned with the video. I'm going to tell you guys the price of the wheels. You guys know I built the headlights, so I'll tell you guys the price of that, and then a front lip, side skirts, and then some springs. And then I actually sold a couple of parts. So anyways, I still have more to tell you guys, but without further ado, let's go ahead and burn these tires off. Come on over here. I'm going to show you guys. I've never really done this. The rear tires on this are basically brand new. I would say they're about 85, maybe 90% tread. Let's go ahead. I mean, you guys probably saw earlier in the video, but let's go ahead and take one more look at those rear tires before we do our little burnouts. And I don't know, maybe you want to set it for a little bit?
Yeah, sure, why not?
So look at this tire. Look, probably inside here, you know, it's literally brand new. Like the tire got a bunch of tread, maybe not brand new, but I would say it's got 80% tread any day of the week. So first thing, what we should do, we should have got some cones, man. Maybe set up a little circus here, you know. But let's go ahead and do some donuts, some figure eights, some smoke shows, and then head down to our tire shop. Stay here, I'm gonna do some donuts around you.
Okay. Savage.
I'm just trying to do some donuts, babe.
How do those things grip?
They're loud. My other tires did not make a noise. They were just quiet, man. But look at this, watch, full crank. I'm just gonna send it. Watch, put my hand in the air. Yeah. I'm gonna send it and then I'm gonna let it go. Oh man, you wanna try it?
I haven't.
You haven't slid a DCT, so basically just send it and don't be scared. Once the tires warm up, you can throw it into second and do its thing. So let's go ahead and see what you got. Don't hit me. I'm still trying to live, you know what I'm saying? Bro, this guy's a noob. Just send it first. Ah, what a rookie, man. Don't switch it. I hit the paddle. Oh, this is crazy. Bro, you know what's sad? That the tires are probably still fresh, man. We got all day on these tires.
We got a lot of work to do.
Guys, we got a ton of work to do here. Stop, yo. Stop rolling. And look at the tires. Oh my gosh, dude. They're still brand new. Oh, they're hot, dude.
Jeez.
Dude, what in the... I don't know, guys. What should we do to burn these suckers off? Because we literally don't need them, and I don't want to just toss them just like that. Look at that. I don't know. I legit don't know what to do right now, dude. Just keep sanding it.
Some sweet art, though.
Yeah, look at that. So we have a little problem, which is very notorious for the E90 chassis M3. When you do a lot of drifting, you're revving the engine very high, especially on a DCT where you're not in second gear, you're in first gear. We got good grip on the tire, so we need to get the engine revving very, very hard, and we're churning, we're steering, and these things have a weakness of the power steering. So once the power steering heats up like crazy, it stops working. I don't know why. We've had it with our gray E92. I've had it with my white E92 when I do a lot of drifting. So we gotta let the car cool down for a little bit, and then we're gonna have some more fun. Then we're gonna head down to the tire shop and get the tires swapped out. Guys, I legit don't even know what to do because donuts like in one spot, you know, like it gets kind of boring.
A few moments later.
We waited about 2 hours, started the car back up, and the power steering works just fine now. I don't think we're gonna do much more hoons just because I don't want the power steering to be starving or overheating or anything. I don't really rape the car that much in general. Like I keep pretty good care of that car. I mean, I don't really go hard on it just on video, so we're just not gonna do any more sends, maybe a couple on the way to the tire place, but I'm not sure. We're gonna go put these inside the car, get them mounted up, and then I'll tell you guys how much all my wheels and all that good stuff costed. So we just pulled up to the tire shop. We're gonna go ahead and get these things mounted on, swap the rears back to the front, make sure everything is balanced, make sure everything is tight, and hopefully everything goes away and there's no more problems with this thing, and I can actually sell it because I do have another project in mind. So as you guys saw right there, we went ahead and changed the rear tires, well, the front tires initially because we swapped them to the rear. But guys, I am just super happy, super happy because it runs perfect. 60, 70, 80 miles, 90, no shake, is just beautiful. The car is perfectly ready. It's got no lights on the dash, it's got nothing. The car is literally mint. Like everything on the car works perfect. I've never had a single issue with the car besides that little power steering, which is very typical. It was 90 something degrees outside. We were doing some hard donuts, and donuts is like full crank and you're just power steering and just bursting there. But I am very happy with this car. Let's go ahead and step outside and I'll tell you guys the rest about the car. So the wheels here, I got these wheels for a good deal because I think Apex, so these are Apex Arc 8 wheels. The specs on them are 19 by 10 all around, and 255, 35, 19 tires all around. So it's a squared setup. It's a very universal setup where, you know, you can take it off the car and sell them if you want to. But guys, I got them for, I have everything written down right over here. So I got the wheels with tires for 1,300 bucks. I'm not counting the tires that I just put on the car, by the way. So wheels and tires were 1,300 bucks. The halos, which were 85 bucks, and you guys do know I built the headlights myself, which included some headlight covers, which were $150. So, and then I did all the labor myself, which was, you know, pretty straightforward. I know what I'm doing. Front lip was $300. The carbon fiber side skirts were $370. Springs to lower the car were $250. So the mods in total were $2,455. But guys, that's not it. That fender that I had a crack on, I sold that fender for $230. I sold the old headlight off the car for $260. or I don't know why I had an extra headlight. Anyways, I said I had a sold headlight for $260. Sold the original wheels with burnt off tires and metal showing for $650. So the car without mods costed me $11,463. That's the car without mods and on stock suspension and on stock wheels. Guys, that is ridiculously cheap. That is so cheap. We usually win these cars for more than that. So the car with mods is $13,918. I apologize if I did make a mistake anywhere in the calculation. I'm pretty sure I didn't, because I double checked a couple of times. But after selling all the parts that I had left over from the car, which I do have another maybe $250, $300 left over of parts. I have like the rotor, and I have a brake or a fender, vent, turn signal, which is also pretty expensive. But guys, the total price of the car, how it sits right now, is $12,778. Guys, that is extremely cheap. Let's step outside, take a good look at the car. The car is in immaculate condition, considering, well, it's not immaculate. Yes, it has a little, you know, there's a dent on the hood, a little one, you know, and there's a little dent on the trunk lip, but the whole body of the car is actually very clean, very clean. The wheels have no curbing, nothing on the car in general. And this is the cheapest M3 that I've gotten in the E90, E92, or E93 chassis. Yes, many of you guys may be saying that the E93 M3 is cheaper than the E92 M3. I agree with you, but not $12,000 cheaper. You know what I'm saying? Not a total price of $12,000. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and take this time right now to maybe sell this car to one of you guys, one of the subscribers. If one of you guys wants to buy this car, I'm gonna put it up for sale, and I'm gonna go ahead and ask $20,000 or best offer. Yes, I just did a price reveal. Yes, my profit is near $7 grand on the car, but that is my luck, and that was my risk for taking it off of Copart with the front suspension damage over in that area over there. Rebuilt to factory spec, alignment has been passed. There's no shake, no wobble to the car, basically brand new tires. If you guys buy the car in a week from now, it's gonna have brand new rear tires on the car as well. In general, the car was maintained at dealer. I do have like a Carfax and a dealer report initially, so the car was maintained well. The car is in great condition. Besides a little dent right here, which most likely I can get that PDR'd out. I did show you guys in the review video. I was planning to go ahead and mud this, body fill it, and paint it, but you know, I think I can get a paint removal guy or a dent removal guy to go ahead and remove all that. But guys, with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video on the E93 M3. Many of you guys have been asking me price reveals and just realistically how much can a car like this go for off Copart, and how much can you basically rebuild one. Guys, this is not the best example because this one is very cheap. I would say that usually they sell for about 13 to 15,000. That's with roughly 50,000 miles. I don't really like to get high mile cars. If you guys notice, most of my cars have very low miles, besides my 1M, which is a very rare car, and considering it has 57,000 miles, that's pretty steep for the car. But my RS3 has like 8,000 miles. You know, all my cars that I've owned been very low miles. I just like the fact of, if it's a salvage, I'll take the salvage or the rebuild title, but I'll get a lower mile version of it. You know what I'm saying? That way, when people look, for example, when you're selling the vehicle, people look at the car and they go, okay, it has a bad title, a rebuild title, bad documents. But if it was properly done, we'll take it because the suspension, the car, the interior, the motor doesn't have a lot of wear on it due to low miles. But guys, with all that being said, once again, I appreciate all your love, all the support of the channel. I look forward to growing and keeping you guys occupied with videos. And if you guys are new to the channel, please lightly tap the subscribe button down below. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications, and don't forget to follow my Instagram at BYBTim. I do post a lot of sneak peeks, and most likely we'll post an ad on this thing on my Instagram. So don't forget to follow that. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support, and I'm out.